Okay, so I told you a story about O'Reilly there. Radiator busted, filled my transmission full of water. I had to take it to the shop, have it transmission worked on. So I take it to the shop, transmission, they worked on it. I took it to the shop, I don't know what they did to it. But anyway, I got it back and transmission wasn't working right. I mean, it was jerking and I don't know what was going on. So, the old truck sit there about a month, And I decided what I'd do is just go ahead and change the fluid in it and check it out. Change the fluid again, just in case. So I pull out I dropped the transmission pan in my automatic transmission. And this is what I've got right here. Transmission shop in Brunswick, Georgia here did this. Now I paid them good money. I paid them some good money to take my transmission out, replace the filter. I'm sorry, I'm holding this phone in my hand. But you can see all the dirt. That's just dirt. What they did was, what the transmission shop did was they just, I think, I'm not positive, but this is what I'm saying. I think what happened was they took it and, oh, look at all the dirt. I'm thinking all they did was, they dropped the transmission, the pan, and they changed the fluid. They did not change the filter. They did not take the filter out. They did not clean the filter. As you can see it right here. All that dirt. Look at that, look how nasty this thing is. It's only got about 100 miles. I only drove it about 100 miles. And you can see all the dirt. Like I say, I'm trying to hold this. They didn't clean the filter. I want them to put a new filter in, is what I was wanting them to do. And change the, and to change the filter and the fluid. But they did not do it. That's what a transmission shop in Brunswick did. You can see right here. You can see it. Look at it. That's why my transmission didn't want to go. That's, transmission shop told me there was something wrong with the transmission. They'll probably have to pull it out and rebuild it. But I could drive it a little bit. So I said, well, let me look at it, let me drive it. So I took it and I drove it. And then, hell, it got to messing up. Transmission got messing up there. That's when I decided I'd just change the fluid and the filter. I went and bought me a brand new filter. Went and bought me 7 quarts of transmission fluid. It got me a new gasket. And I changed it. When I pulled it out, I seen this. I said, well, dang. I said, they didn't even change the filter. Only thing they did was drop the pan, drain some of the fluid out, put the pan back on. They used the old filter and they used the old gasket. This is the old gasket right here. This is the gasket right here. But you can see. You can see right here. You can see all the dirt. Let me find me a stick. But you can look right here. They didn't change the filter. I mean the gasket. They did not change the gasket. You can see it. They just took it and used the old gasket. Well, that was one reason I was wanting to change. I was wanting to change because this gasket was leaking. The gasket was leaking. They should have changed the gasket, and they should have changed the fluid and the filter. But they kept the truck for about 3 weeks. And then when I got the filter, I got my truck back. I don't know what that is right there, but when I got my truck back, after about 3 weeks, they told me they was going to have to pull the transmission out and rebuild it. You know, about $1,200 is what they was wanting. I said, well, let me look at it. Let me see what's going on, because it's a 1988 Ford F-150. 1988, you know, what's that, 30 years old, whatever. And I love the truck. The XLT Lariat, it's loaded, got everything in it. Daytona, Atlanta, I cruise control, I go. But you can see what the transmission shop did. They charged me about $600 to do nothing. I don't think they did anything. They said they put a new torque converter in it. They said the torque converter was messed up, which I don't know. I hadn't pulled the transmission out to look and see if it's a new one or not. But this filter has about 100 miles, maybe 150 miles at the most. And you can see it. You can see how dirty it is. You can see all the dirt. That is just nasty. It should be clean like this right here. You know, it should have been clean like that right there. But you can see it. So, I'm just saying, I don't know if I would trust some of these transmission shops and mechanics in Brunswick, Georgia. Because I think they did me wrong. I think I got ripped off. Transmission's still acting up. And like I say, what happened was O'Reilly, I bought a radiator from O'Reilly. The radiator blowed up, filled my transmission up full of water. I had to have it towed down there on the record. I think all they did was drop the pan and drain the transmission fluid out and put the pan back on it without changing the filter, without changing the gasket, because the gasket was leaking. I tried to tighten it 2 or 3 times, but it kept leaking. But anyway, I'm not going to make this long. This is about a 7-minute video, 8-minute video now. I just want to show you what the transmission shop in Brunswick would do. You know, this side here don't look bad. That's the side right there that you can see. This is the side that you see when you drop your pan down. You know. They might have took a rag and wiped this here down and got all that so it was clean. You know, and then they just didn't change the filter. Just did not change the filter. You know, that side don't look too bad, but then you turn it over to the top side, and that's what you got. And that's what you got right there. I think the transmission shop ripped me off. I'm not going to say who the transmission shop is. I'm just going to tell you there that I won't be taking my transmission back to that shop anymore. But you just look at it, you know. If they would have took the filter down and looked at the top of the filter, they would have seen this. But they didn't even take the filter down. They just wiped the bottom of it off and changed the fluid. That's my opinion. Okay, I'm going to stop this thing because it's 8 minutes and 40. It's fixing to be 9 minutes. But anyway, just watch your transmission shops. Watch the people, watch your mechanics, because they'll lie to you. They'll steal from you. Okay, I'm going to stop this video. Bye.